This video is one that you've probably not seen many people talk about on YouTube, so watch this video all the way through because it'll help you gain a better understanding of AMC behind the scenes. So recent data on AMC shows that cost to borrow it is at 18.2% as of Friday the 16th, and we can see that the cost to borrow have slightly gone up consistently. Just 12 days before that, on the 4th, the cost to borrow was as low as 1.8%. Basically, it's much more expensive for institutions to short AMC now than it was before, and this is a very good sign for a short squeeze coming up. So regarding the date, April 22nd, basically the SEC requires every broker to have enough capital on hand to cover every share they borrowed from investors and lent to institutions. Because of this, brokers need so much more capital by the 22nd, which is actually a similar situation to what happened with Robinhood during the GameStop short squeeze. So here's where the twist comes in. What if these institutions and hedge funds were shorting synthetic shares, which are basically just shares that don't exist? If the institutions were selling shares that don't even exist, then they physically can't recall any of these shares. On top of this, the utilization rate of AMC right now is at about 98%, which means that 98% of the shares that are able to be lent out on the markets right now are already lent out. So this, combined with brokers having to raise an absolutely excessive amount of money, could ultimately lead to a failure to deliver on the 22nd. Now, I want this to be clear, and I'm not suggesting that a short squeeze will happen as a result of this on April 22nd. To be frank, nobody really knows exactly when a short squeeze will happen, and don't shoot me because I'm just the messenger here. All I'm suggesting is that there could be a high amount of volatility occurring on April 22nd as a result of all of this happening. This week is going to be a big week for AMC. We could see AMC run up massively, or we could even see AMC dip pretty heavily. But at the end of the day, I do personally think that a squeeze might happen for AMC in the future as long as everyone holds their line. One final thing I wanted to touch on is good news for AMC, as they decided not to offer any new shares of AMC at least until 2021 is over, which is very, very good news for people looking for a short squeeze. Also, the interview with Trey's Trades and the CEO went really well. The CEO, Adam Aron, said that even if a share offering does get approved, it will only take place after 2021 is over, which is still about 7 months away. So that's it for this AMC update. Comment what stock you want me to analyze next. Subscribe for more stock news and stock analysis. Peace.